Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So we've seen some pretty unique houses here in the channel that are either really expensive, they're in a great location, they're owned by somebody famous, or in this case, they're made entirely of glass. We got this video posted by Eric Conover, who tours a $7.1 million modern fish tank. Basically. So how about this, guys? Make sure to subscribe. Let's hit the like button for the YouTube algorithms. And now with that said, let's begin.
This is a $7.1 million home in East Hampton made entirely out of glass. My name is Eric Conover.
So you have to think to yourself, like, developers are wondering, how could I sell this to a rich person? What would make this stand out that all the other homes don't have? And in this case, he's like, you know what, we just need glass, just a whole bunch of glass. Let's just see how visible we could make this. And then people could spy. That's it. Then it's just unique. Then it's more of a statement piece, you know?
And I'm going to take you on a tour of this one-of-a-kind mega mansion.
It looks like a hospital. Does it not? Like a really fancy retreat that you would be doing like a detox in or something like that.
This is not a 12-step program.
That's what it reminds me of. I mean, the lights are kind of unique at the top. I don't know if that was meant to be a skylight with some other lights built in. It just looks... Why? Why would you do this? Not to mention the echo. Just wouldn't everything, you would have to just speak quietly.
Now this property tour, I think it's safe to say it's one of the most unique homes in the Hamptons. Normally, a traditional Hamptons home is characterized by the cedar siding, the slate roof, that very regal Hamptons country feel. The home I'm standing in right now is, in my opinion, the most unique home out here.
That's bad when you're just calling it unique. You know, it's like, oh yeah, it's unique. Is that good? Does unique make it better than something that's not unique? It's memorable, it makes a statement, and why? I guess that's the biggest question I have, is why. And the other thing to consider with a house like this is that because you get so much sunlight, keeping this house cool is gonna be very difficult. It's just gonna heat up, it's gonna become a sauna in there. But I'm just trying to think who would buy it, you know? Who would buy this over something else?
It is 10,000 square feet of interior living space located on just about 2 acres of land.
Wow, look at where it's located. They basically just picked a rainforest and were like, all right, let's bulldoze these trees here and put a house right in the middle of it. I would be worried that like someone is sneaking around in these trees, just like spying on me. I would have that nagging feeling every time I'm walking around that someone is watching me. I don't know if I could ever get over that feeling.
Hundreds of years. Right behind me, we have the gated entrance to the property, then this long gravel driveway, which you can really see how lush the foliage is.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's driving their Lamborghini through that driveway. It's just rocks everywhere, it's spitting up behind you. It's cool, I like it. I would have loved a nice, like, smooth paved driveway though.
And it leads to your very own 4-car subterranean garage.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. I like it just for that. A subterranean garage that you just drive under. Oh man, with grass over top of it. That's unique in a good way.
A driveway with this kind of a pizzazz, this kind of a dramatic entrance. And we have room for 4 cars. We'll get to the garage in a second, but I just wanted to show you this entrance because how cool is this?
What is this in the back? A thing, is that like either laundry or I feel like they're mining gold down there?
We are so secluded on that 2 acres of land. All you see are the trees, the stillness of the Hamptons. Let's enter this incredible home.
I mean, I believe you have privacy, but it's like, who's to say that someone's not walking on your property? And you would have no idea. Like, you would need thermal cameras everywhere for me to look at that and just be sure that there isn't a human in there.
As you can see, the feeling and the atmosphere of the home is totally different. The number one thing I love about this home, granted the fact that there are no walls, is all of the sunlight that comes into this home.
I love the nature and the scenery around it. I absolutely adore that because I think it's really important to be surrounded by greenery, fresh air. It's just the openness. Where do they put the electrical outlets? I think they must put it in the floor, right? That would be the only place to put this.
It has a really soothing effect to the house that I haven't really seen in a home in this area.
I feel like you just want to be like rollerblading and skateboarding throughout this entire house. It's perfect for that.
Welcome to the primary bedroom. Imagine the serenity waking up in this room where you feel like you're floating in the canopy of the forest, waking up and just seeing all the greens, seeing your pool down below you. Speaking of the pool, let's actually head back downstairs.
He's really good at spinning this narrative because, yeah, I do want to wake up in a treehouse just surrounded by greenery. Like, he knows exactly what I want to hear. But practically, yeah, well, I guess you would close the blinds, right, when you're sleeping. Otherwise, you'd be awake as soon as the sun rises. But there is a part of me, it's growing on me.
Here in the Hamptons, we have the 55-foot-long gunite pool with the hot tub in the corner, but I just really wanted to show you this in the daytime.
Wow, that's a gorgeous looking pool. I love how it's very flush with everything else around it.
Behind me here, this is 22 acres of nature reserve, meaning this will be here forever. This will always be forest. No one will ever build on this. When we first got here, I was kind of just hit with, whoa, what are we even looking at?
I'd want to walk down to the ocean. That's what I would want to see. Just find a cool path to that. Show us that.
The most unique aspect about this entire home is there's not a single column that's in the way of this living space. The amount of steel and glass used to design this home totals just about $3.5 million.
Wow, $3.5 million just for that. Plus they're probably looking at another $1 million of land, so $4.5 million is how much they're in it. Plus I'm sure some other like carrying costs or random stuff, so 4.5, let's just call it they're in it $5 million. If they're gonna sell it at 7.1, probably about 6% closing costs. So yeah, they're planning to make about $1.5 million on this in profit. But wow, that's a long process for that. If the developer were simply building this to flip, of course.
There's an app which you download to your phone, and with the push of a button, you can change these lights to any color you want. Let's put them to red right now. All right, now let's go to pink.
No, it's a nightclub. That's what you're buying. You're buying a secluded nightclub in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by trees. That would be the only purpose of this place with such an open space. That's your DJ table on the bottom left. You got your lounge, that's the VIP area on the right. You got your bar right there. That's what this place is.
You actually have the LED lights built into that change color, any color you want. And I really love how it has that grand open gallery feeling you'll see in a second when we head upstairs.
I was about to say like, oh wow, this would be great to hang art, but like you can't hang art on just glass windows. Not only that, but like you need that protective frame around the art to make sure it doesn't get sun damaged.
We have the microwave built in. Making our way further down, we actually have another set of refrigerator freezer. And then of course the wine chiller. Now heading downstairs, you can see on this wall to the left, we have a really unique mural.
Wait, so instead of having a big refrigerator, it's just the drawers? I mean, I guess it makes sense in this place because a refrigerator would just stand out like a sore thumb. So I guess in this instance, it's okay. And I have a feeling whoever buys this house is only gonna use it maybe 3 months out of the year.
This is technically the garage, and right now we have a bit of clutter in here. We actually have some staging pieces that didn't make it up to that main floor, but you can see this is a 4-car garage. This is the bat cave that we pulled into in that opening drone shot.
Oh, I love the garage. That's just a cool thing. They could have staged that so nicely.
This is 5,000 square feet on the subterranean level. So right now we're at 10,000 square feet, not even counting the upstairs. But back to the store. This is the party bathroom. This is a bathroom that you would find in a hotel.
I told you, it's a nightclub. That's all this is. Look at this. They got a sink for like 3 people to wash their hands at the same time. Come on. This house is built just to charge an entry at the front door.
The house is designed to have a good time. So we're now back up on that main level, and something really unique, I'll get to the center of this home. You'll notice that there are not 1 but 2 staircases, and that's for a very distinct reason. So for now, we're gonna head to this staircase off to the right.
I feel like this staircase should be able to move up on a motor, you know? So if you don't want people going up to that store, you have the staircases just move up. Because it looks like it should be doing that.
But first, let's head in and show off a guest bedroom. The first thing you notice is the lighting. There's no lighting overhead. It's all built in down to the floors, which I've never seen that in a home. It's a very unique choice.
Neither have I. That's unique. I would love to see that from now on, because no more changing lights in the ceiling. I want to change lights on the floor.
To the gallery hallway in the guest wing. And I'll let Nico get some space here to really show you just the perspective and the depth for this hallway. Again, we have all those awesome lights built in, recessed into this wall. The owner has all these old school vintage movie posters. I love that.
Yeah, these movie posters, they're not even framed. It looks like they're just kind of glue sticked on the wall. If these are really old movie posters, some of those could be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. So I'm guessing they're probably damaged enough to be able to just glue on the wall, but I don't know.
And then off to the corner here, we have the second guest bedroom, the third one, and now these are all pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna skim over them. And then the fourth one we'll actually head into here.
Look at the paint. Look at the paint on the black. Like, it looks like they did so many touch-ups on this paint with like slightly different variations of the same color. A $7 million house in the Hamptons, there shouldn't be like those paint marks on the side.
You cannot access the primary wing, the owner's wing of the house, from that staircase. Now, I've never seen that in a home where there is that level of disconnect and privacy from the guest wing to the primary wing of the home.
Oh, I see. Look, it cuts off right there. So you have to walk all the way around. Imagine, this would be terrible for parents. Imagine parents live in that one bedroom, okay? And then they have a child in another bedroom, and they can't just walk across. They have to like walk down, walk across 10,000 square feet, walk up another bit of stairs, walk into there. That would be awful.
You can see from that drone shot just the perspective of what this place looks like from the outside.
Yeah, that's what some stalker is going to see when they're outside of that house. You have no idea. They're going to watch you do exactly that.
The master wing flows into this. I've never seen a bathroom.
Ooh, look at the camera gimbal. We got a glimpse of that. That's how they're able to get such good shots. Wow, looks nice.
This is the mirror bathroom on the other side, and here we didn't have it in the first master bathroom, but we have the beautiful soaking tub front and center. We also have, again, dual rainfall shower heads, the built-in inserts right into this marble. The level of craftsmanship and the level of detail is par none. It is top of the line.
It's the best nightclub in the Hamptons. That's really what it is, at least to me.
This has been left open for the imagination, but this is the mirror image side of that primary bedroom that we saw that faces the backyard and the pool. And just for perspective, you can see this is a huge space, and it's really up here from this second floor looking.
Whoa, we just glossed over that second room that's like a mirror of the master bedroom. How do we just gloss over that? A blank slate for what? What is? I feel like that's gonna. Oh man, someone's either gonna use that as a closet or like a dungeon of some sort.
Now, this open concept home is the perfect space to turn any room into a home theater. But you don't need to live in a $7.1 million glass mansion to have a full movie theater experience right in your home. Nebula is all about togetherness.
Oh wow, that's a clean integration for the Nebula Cosmos Max. Wow. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Feel free to add me on Instagram and on the podcast. Link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.